Hey, hi, hello everyone. Today I'm back, and this day I wanted to be talking about my exams and how it felt kind of weird to me. But yeah, before I start, I guess I will want to give you some context on why I found these exams to be kind of weird, I guess. So I currently live in Finland as a student, but I'm normally from Turkey, and I guess I was used to the exam structure there. I was an IB student, so I didn't really indulge in the Turkish education system much, but well, it was different from what we have in Finland. Anyways, so this is my first year in university, and my first year in Finland, so I'm pretty new to the system here, I guess. And I'm definitely. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't want to die to a baby zombie. No, no. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta kind of log in. So yeah, I'm not used to the system here, and I just didn't really know what to expect, I guess. And yeah, I before the exam started, our seniors were like hyping us up, like, good luck for your midterms, you are really gonna need it. Like, and people were talking about how it's so hard and it's just so overwhelming. And yeah, they had us all hyped out. I was really scared for the exams, and the homework they gave to us, it's actually pretty hard. Like, I had to spend a few hours doing just a few questions for the homeworks. So yeah, I was really scared for the exams, and I just didn't really know what to expect. And one of the lectures I'm taking was a new course they just introduced, so we didn't even have any past exams for reference. And as pretty much everyone was just telling how hard it was, I was just really afraid of the exams. And yes, last week they told us that we will have 3 hours for 5 questions for our exam. And if you don't know that about this, if they are giving you 3 hours for 5 questions, the exam's going to be really difficult, like really difficult. And they even allowed us to use calculators, so this just meant that the exams will be even harder than what I expected. And yeah, wasn't just ready for it. And so last week I took the exam. We were in this very large lecture hall, and they had a clock that just showed the time. But it wasn't just a normal clock. They literally tied it to an atomic clock. So it was like accurate to the nanoseconds, and it just made things even more fun. Like, why would you need to know the nanoseconds? And it just stressed me out even more, and I was sweating bullets, man. And so we had the papers, and we just sat down. Then the exam started, and I looked at the first question. It seemed pretty easy. Like, it took me a couple minutes to solve. So I was pretty happy. And then as I continued, I just realized that the exam was actually really easy there. There wasn't really anything difficult at all. Like, I'm not sure if I'm just a kind of a genius, but yeah, I probably am not. But or if we were just being trolled by our teachers and all of our seniors, like, they collaborated together in a big attempt to troll every single new student. And yeah, I just got out of my exams last week. It was pretty easy, I guess. They didn't really release our grades yet, so I might have failed, I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty confident with myself, I guess. And also there's a weird system here where we aren't just graded based on our exams, but also our homework. Well, I guess this system itself isn't weird, but we have the choice to be graded based on our exams alone or be graded based on our homework and our exams. So if our homework is taking hours each week from me and it's much harder than my exam, why would I ever want to be graded based on both my homework and my exam? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So I guess I will have to choose to be graded based on my exam alone. And it just saves me so much time and it's easier to get grades this way. I don't know, maybe next year they will hit us with some really hard exams and I will just have to focus on my homework, I guess. But for now, it just it seems easy. It's just there wasn't any struggle for me. I finished the exam in like half an hour, and I wasn't even allowed to leave. So I had to wait a while. I didn't want to be the first person to leave, so I just waited for someone else to leave before me. And I didn't really talk with other people about the exam, but I assume they had it pretty easy as well because there were a few people left before me, I guess, at an hour mark. And I didn't hear any sobbing coming from the lecture hall, so I guess everyone had a nice exam. And yeah, that was my experience with my exams. I will have other exams as well, of course, like I'm in university. But yeah, hopefully they will be easy as well, and I can just graduate without having to do any work. And well, I didn't really progress much because I just focused too much on yapping and I almost died. So yeah, I guess this will be the end of the video. I will probably be just posting some gameplay videos for the next day or next 2 days. I'm not really sure because I feel like I'm just hopping around. This is probably like Subway Surfers on the background while I just yap here for a few minutes. But I actually want to progress the game. I actually haven't never beaten the Ender Dragon on my own before, and I've been playing this game for like what 12, 10 years. So yeah, I guess it will be a nice achievement to do it for the first time in a hardcore world. Yeah, I guess I will just keep ending my videos near ruined portals. So let me just get there and collect the loot, and then I can end the video. Yeah, this is pretty bad, but I guess I will just take the obsidian, and yeah. Also, yeah, this was another episode of me yapping and just telling stories. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you tomorrow. Bye.